Got it. Welcome to another episode of Notts&bolts and the Top of the podcast. I nearly messed up my own name then. Season 2, episode 3, and this is the Burton preview. How are you doing, Mark?
Not bad, Harry. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not good. I mean, I'm not bad, should I say?
You're not good. Not good. I don't know. It's been a long week. It feels like ever since after the Luton game, it's like dragged. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody's like looking on X and on the club website, looking for transfer information, any more players coming in, and there's nothing apart from commercial stuff and jobs and stuff. There's not a lot there.
Like Cameron Moore signed a professional 3-year contract, didn't
he? Yeah. Not a striker though. Wormley, he's doing really well at Hereford, isn't he? Even in Mr. Shaw, he's doing really well at Hereford.
Can you hear me, Mr. Shaw, this time?
Yeah, can you hear us? Let's have a look at the league table then, while we're just waiting. As a Notts County at the moment are 15th in League 2 with 2 points, 2 draws, and 2 valuable draws as well. Propping up the table is Wigan on 0 points. Then you got Wimbledon, Stevenage, and Plymouth Argyle, and Barnsley, Doncaster, Leicester, and Reading. And then you got Bradford at the top, Huddersfield second, Oxford in third, Luton, Cambridge, and Blackpool. What did you make of Wiltshire, like, and calling us a long ball team?
Yeah, I know. I mean, we're not normally a long ball team, are we? We find a way, because obviously Notts posted the video out, didn't they, one Sunday? Apparently, with how many passes we had to score that second goal. So I don't know what he's on about, really. So
yeah, nor do I. Heard about signing Canyu from Charlton. I've heard about it. Unless it's confirmed, it's like a pinch of salt. What do you reckon of the Bedu video anyway? It's amazing how we can do a video for like a partnership thing, but when it's a player, we don't get no creativity.
I know, I saw it. I was like, I'm sure they sponsored us already, but yeah, it's crazy how they can't do a video for a player or a new kit or whatever. But anyhow.
Oh, your horses, they have done a video for the pink kit.
Well, it's not pink. Well, it probably will be pink, but it's not really a thing, is it? So
it's a video, isn't it? It's a video. It's like yeah. Mark, did you get TWS or yeah? I've seen it come out. I see that it's releasing them. Let's have a look at. Let's talk about the Luton game again. I thought we played really, really well. I was a bit disappointed with let goal in. You know what I mean? If we could have just stalled it out, moments of relapse, but I thought we played really well, the whole team.
Yeah, I mean, I think the second goal, looking at it back, we could have defended a lot better. But at the end of the day, 2 draws against, you would say, 2 title favourites, or at least 2 teams really to be fighting up there to get promotion at the end of the year. So, all in all, good start. And also, don't forget about that Burnley performance as well. Took them all the way to penalties. So, I think out of the first 3 competitive games this season, I think we've done really well.
Yeah, we need a win, though. We need a win.
We do, yeah. But obviously, Burton, they're not going to be easy, are they, after the win against Leicester? I saw the highlights of it, and to be fair, Burton looked all right. They looked good against Leicester, but I know Leicester went down to 10 men, but I thought Burton had probably had more chances and they could have scored a lot more. So
the interesting thing is, because Dennis went off in that game, whether he's injured or not, for Saturday. 2-1 to Burton, Mr. Shaw.
Oh, the Mr. Shaw. Nice. I'm trying to think here. Well, where's your team at the minute? Bottom of the National League North. I'm just going to put that one out there. But,
Mr. Shaw, do you know the fixture history? We played Burton 4 times, right? Never lost to them.
Yep.
Right, twice in the league.
Yep.
We won both.
One in that. Yeah.
and then no, 1 draw, 1 win in the league, and then 2
One
wins
in
in
that
the
virtual
it,
trophy, whatever it is. Yeah.
and the Johnson Paint Trophy, which was the Virtue Trophy before.
Yeah.
No, I can't see us losing against Burton. Really, I can't see it.
I mean, if we put in the performances that we have done, and maybe hopefully this time around take our chances that we create, I think Burton could be I wouldn't say easy win, but it could be a convincing win to kick us off winning in the season. So
I mean, reports, it hasn't come from the club but there's reports that Scott Robinson's injured. So if that's the case, we'll have like 4 midfielders out.
yeah,
If that's the case, you never know. Well, you don't. Anything's possible in football. Like
yeah,
Morecambe actually winning a game, that might happen. Pat Whatever super fired up against his ex club. Now, me and Harry, we went to Elton pre-season, and we spoke to a lot of the Burton fans. Hopefully, we've got one on coming on in a bit. And I've never known a club, as fans, to have so much dislike for a former manager.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It was quite bad, and then I was winding them up saying it's a Pato trophy and a Pato cup. You know what I mean? A bit like them over the Trent where they have the Brian Clough one, but
I mean, I think the words that they said, I think we can't repeat them anywhere. I think really.
no, you can't 2-0 Notts. I think it'd be 2-1.
Yeah.
I do think we are like giving it away, especially when he kept them up. See, when you ask them that question, they have a very different answer as well, don't they? You know what I mean? So it's odd they did stay up.
Yeah, but to be honest though, Burton's it's not really a big team, is it? I mean, they don't have the biggest of budgets. So they do well with what they got. They survived, I think, last year, didn't they? So
currently,
they're doing well now, aren't they? So
but currently they're in 7th. As a place off the playoffs with 2 more points than we have. We didn't beat Leicester. They did. Are they better than us? Who knows? You know what I mean? I'm not saying we're better than them. On any given day, you don't know what's going to happen in a football match. You can get a red card. A player can go off injured. Lots of things could happen.
yeah.
Hey, we got Kirsty, haven't we, again? Kirsty Doyle.
Well, I mean, I think it is because the EFL hasn't actually announced the referees yet. But I have looked on other sites, and that is the name I've been seeing a lot. So I think she is definitely the referee on Saturday, but I could be wrong. But
She refereed us last year, I remember, as well.
I can't remember what it was. I think it was was it Gillingham at home? Or was it? Under the lights, if I can remember.
Yeah, it was under the lights one.
Yeah.
So she's had 2 appearances this season. The stats are really bad this time of year. And 4 yellows in the EFL trophy game and 3 yellows in a League One game as well. I mean, there's not a lot you can say about stats with the referees and stuff. But I know she does have a lot of controversy from last season. I can remember, what was it?
All I can say is a lot of fans don't like her, do they? So I think that's all I'm going to say on that one.
Even in chaps, according to sources across the river, we're looking to bring possibly 2 of their youngsters.
Oh yeah, I did see
midfield
that.
lad.
Yeah, I have seen that.
Yeah, my lad was on about it as well. He was saying bringing 2 over from the other side of the Trent.
I don't know how true it is,
but do we need a younger forward? We've got Owensy. He's out at Hereford, can't we? You know what I mean? Do we need to bring somebody?
It depends what the contract is, though, isn't it? If we can record him or not. But really, do you want to stop a player that's on form? Because when he could come back to Notts, he could not be on form. So it's not.
I mean, the cupboards. Yeah, the cupboards can't be that big that we can't afford to like go out and like get a recognised, or more recognised striker than Aloni. Now, I'm not saying that Aloni won't be good and do well, but surely we've got some coffers in the tin to go out and buy someone.
Why can't we ask Spurs again?
Spurs again.
No, I'm joking.
Spurs, don't forget, let's have a look at this weekend's fixtures as well. Has it been 10 minutes already?
Um,
You got Blackpool and Peterborough half 12. You got MK Dons Leicester. You got Cambridge Huddersfield, Leighton Orient Barnsley, Notts v Burton, Plymouth versus Bradford City. Then you got Sheffield Wednesday Bromley, Stevenage Doncaster, Stockport Wickham.
yeah, I noticed like that app is trying to be like one of the ones back in the day. But it's what I don't get is why there's a dot next to the S in our name. It goes not Stock County. I don't get what that means.
It's your boy Freddie. He says, I reckon we've got mid-table team at a minute. I think if we've got all our players fully fit, then we've got a playoff team.
Well, Jata played. He started again on Monday, didn't he, against whoever it was?
I love the teletext table. It's an app. It's called what's it called? I'll tell you. When my phone decides to facial unlock.
You don't recognise him, Mark.
Yeah, don't recognise me. Maybe look on.
I think I have it. If it's still on.
It's called Telescores. No, Telescores. I'm sure that's what the app's called. If you go, it's available. Google.
I'm sure I've had it. Yeah, the Telescores. TENESCORE. There you go.
And it's all in that. It's all in that format. I definitely need one, possibly two forwards. Yeah, you need one with a bit of experience. You can't rely on youngsters because they're going to be more unpredictable going through a season, aren't you? You're relying. I know Tom Iapenda last year in midfield, best player on the pitch. You know what I mean? So,
of course, don't forget about him, Bidou.
Yeah, Bidou, he was there every game as well. But for a youngster of like Tom Iapenda, you're not going to get that with every single youngster, are you?
No.
You know what I mean? So
probably that 1 in 20 or whatever it is, something like that, maybe.
And can you say? I mean, Harry Griffiths, we haven't really seen much of him apart from Virtue Trophy games. I'm still having nightmares of that goal he let in.
What, Cardiff home in that pre-season?
Yeah, Cardiff pre-season.
Yeah,
but going back to Saturday though, I thought Belshaw had like a bit of a rocky the first bit of that first half.
Yeah, we said that.
Indecision, yeah. We said that on Sunday. He was just going on. But if Dennis is injured and he don't play because he did go off in that game, is that a good thing for us?
I don't know. Maybe, but we'll have to wait and see if Burton confirms it, don't we, in the week?
Yeah. We have to see. I mean, we've got the mighty Carl Roberts, so, you know what I mean? We ain't going to be worried about like scoring. Connor Grant scored as well. But I'd like to see Lucas might get a goal.
Yeah.
Anyone heard anything on Jodie? No, it's all gone quiet. That's the thing with Jodie. Now, what happens now with Jodie? Obviously, you're going, well, it's like in near enough. You what, three weeks into the season, 4? Going 4 if you count the Burnley week. He hasn't played. I don't know. Eddie Wood, no, I've done that one. Can you is a good side in. We need a number 9. We do. Watched a bit of Njata on Monday, set up pizza. Hardy had a kick aside. Look like they're going to get beaten every week. Yeah, they've let something like 10 goals in. I watched the Benfica one. I did watch that. Jack was like smiling and everything as he went down to sit on the bench.
Yeah.
Well, this is with me and Marshall was talking about this early hours of this morning. You think Jack would have been a starter in League One every single week, as long as he weren't suspended. His words, not mine. Right. And has that move to Portugal done him? Is it going to do his future prospects down? You know what I mean? So, like, you can move and it don't work out and your stock goes lower. Where if he'd stayed another season, or even signed another contract, had a
He would have got more money.
terrific season, and he could have got a better move. Now,
Yeah.
the way it's looking, they could be going down. No disrespect to Gateshead, right? But my lad says even Gateshead have got better ground. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not the best ground, is it? Thingy. It looks like a bloody. They put the ground on a race course, or whatever it looks like.
Well, it looks like a running track, but then you got them weird, like, I think where the train or something, where you've got like two off
Yeah.
holes.
I wonder how
So it
many.
must-
I wonder what the Hermitage is.
Need a keeper, an injury to Belair and window closers. We stand on regards emergency alone. I don't think you get emergency alone if Belarus is still in.
Yeah,
You probably would. You probably would with
both of them
Griffiths.
got injured. Yeah,
Because that rule, isn't there, where Griffiths, they have to make so many, is it league appearances or something?
I think so. I haven't caught up on it yet.
These are all around that one. Has his financial status improved? Well, it probably has. In his pocket, it's improved. But what's his stock as a player going to be? If he goes through an whole season and he don't score a goal, you know what I mean? It's all right having the money, but what happens when, like, are anybody going to look at you?
Yeah.
As a player, as a goal scorer, you want to be scoring goals.
You do, yeah.
And you're playing in the top flight in Portugal, unless, I mean, the only thing is agents, isn't it? They like making the money. So if he stayed at Notts and didn't an extra year and then walked away next year, his agent's got to wait a year for money.
Yeah.
Arus can do what? For the sake of Griffiths, that's not. He came from Forest, you know.
What? And he's played like 0 games.
Roos has to go. But didn't Roos post something on Insta where he was like brick by brick or something, rebuild or something? Yeah.
I think
I've seen that. But as I think, Jody hasn't barely posted out, has he, on socials?
No, he's been quite quiet recently.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, how do you come back into a squad later on down the line?
That's playing well without him. So
yeah, how do you get back into that squad? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gonna be quite hard.
I did read something interesting yesterday as well. Matty Palmer, not Charlie Palmer, old age, right? Swindon tried to sign him earlier in the season, apparently. But
I'm sure I've seen something like that. Yeah, I think it was an X. I think it was on. I've seen it.
It was a Swindon extra or something. Swindon. It was. They're saying that they tried to sign him and it didn't forget. Where does he fit in this side?
Well, yeah,
because he sort of like, he's not that sort of like hard-working.
No.
Hard-working, recovery, sort of like, he's more of a slow down sort of player, put your foot on the ball, innit?
Yeah.
Personally. But yeah, Roos is a...
Yeah, but think about it. If we didn't have Roos at the beginning of the season, how many points that Roos got us towards January? Think about that game at Grimsby away where he made that triple save. I still call it a triple save because it was. It's a couple of saves in that second half as well. Bristol Rovers went down to 10 men. Probably kept us in that game if it wasn't for him. There's a lot of other games where he's kept us in it. So
Bristol Rovers,
Barnett's another one. So
I think... see, the thing with Keller is the Colchester game where he made that mistake.
Yeah, Chesterfield.
I think with Keller Roos, it's like his decision making. He don't really come out a lot, does he? You know what I mean? He don't command his area very well. Remember that Colchester game? He came out.
He came out. Yeah.
And then he played it. Didn't he play it straight to their player, if I remember right?
I think so. And
then their players just like
chipped over.
Yeah. Gives no confidence. But I did think Belshaw did look a bit rocky in the first part of that Luton game.
Yeah.
He came punching, and I says, at the time. I think it's on my watch log. I says, "Well, has Belshaw caught a case of the ruse?"
Yeah, because it was like that free kick there, didn't he? And Belshaw tried to punch it or claim it, and he was nowhere near it. Nowhere near it.
Yeah,
So
but I don't know whether the occasion or whatever. But you don't really see that from Belshaw, and then after that, that sort of went, and you didn't really notice that again. It was just in that first part of it.
yeah.
A class goalkeeper, but we do need somebody decent in there as a number two. Ed Roos is on the books. He must be taking a decent wage.
When he was like the highest paid player last year, or whatever it was, when he earning like 5K or whatever it was, I'm sure he was like the highest player.
I have a feeling JD hasn't moved yet because his failed fitness test keep it out of the spotlight. Noticeably was a part of the team photo shoot. Yeah,
That's made it worse, though, isn't it? That's what
yeah,
that's made it worse.
because it's still the old photograph on the club website. Haven't been updated.
All
But
the
then the
injured
goalkeeper.
players, all the injured players got a new
Yeah,
photo. So
yeah, but even Darren Smith, the goalkeeping coach, he ain't got a photo yet, has he?
he's not even on the website, is he?
No, he's been there what, just over a year now, hasn't
Just over a year now, yeah.
he? Yeah, because when the one went to York, didn't he? The other one,
Yeah, the other one, yeah.
and he came in, and I think I was at Baseford, says, "Oh, you're not on the website." He goes, "Oh yeah, I'll tell him," and he still ain't on it.
No,
But it does make you wonder with the Jody situation. But it's very hard to fail a medical. It's very hard to fail a medical because you have injured players signing for clubs and still pass medicals.
yeah, you do, don't you? Yeah.
And so I don't know. We're never gonna know. Either this time next week at 11 o'clock. I think it closes at 11. No,
It was on
a
Tuesday,
week
wasn't it?
yesterday. A week
Yeah, a week
yesterday. Yeah,
yesterday, yeah.
the 7 o'clock Tuesday
11 o'clock,
next week. 11 o'clock
whatever
because
it
they
is.
keep changing the times around.
Yeah.
11 o'clock next Tuesday evening, we'll find out whether Jody's still here or he ain't here, one way or the other.
Well, I was going to say we could do a transfer live, but obviously we've got Doncaster away, haven't we? So
Yeah, and that will. But how does Jody come back into that side? We know he's got quality. We know he's got in class. We know he can whip good balls in and
yeah,
everything else. But this sort of thing been very public. Whatever's gone on, right? Not speculated. How do you get back in that side without getting put out to the bomb squad? Do you know what I mean? How does a player get back in? You know what I mean? Whatever's gone off. Because any other player who noticeably has been out there was Barry Cotter, and Barry
yeah.
Cotter didn't get back in.
No.
He got sent to Ireland. If Jody goes out on loan to Ireland, we know.
Yeah, we know he's done.
If he goes to Shelbourne, we know.
Yeah, we know.
Do you know what I mean? It's one of them. Shall we have some football scores then?
I guess
Do
so.
we do some predictions? Blackpool, Peterborough. Oh, I'm going to go 2-1 Peterborough.
Well, yeah, I mean, they did beat Watford last night, didn't they? 5-1, but I don't think Watford put out a strong team, to be fair. Peterborough won last week, 2-1 man away at home at Mansfield. Blackpool, I think they drew, didn't they? I think. Or won. I'm not sure. I know you play Stockport, so I'm going to go, I don't know, 1-0, I think.
MK Dons Leicester, I'm going to go for Leicester's bad performance to carry on. Even though I don't like MK Dons, and I can't really I stand them because
Like,
of what
no, I
went on
can't.
years ago.
Yeah.
On this case, because the Leicester fans are utterly unbearable
Yeah.
with their entitlement, thinking that they're still in the Premier League and they deserve to be there, and anyone else beneath them are terrible. I'm going to go 3-1 MK Dons.
You know what, though? Apparently, Leicester fans have been saying that they played well against Ipswich last night. But it's a different thingy, isn't it, with cups and league games? So And obviously, they haven't played great in the last two, so I think it'll be a 2-1 to MK.
Cambridge United, Huddersfield. I'm gonna go 1-1.
I'm gonna go. What Huddersfield's last game was? I can't remember, but 2-1 Huddersfield, I think.
A Leighton Orient, a Barnsley.
They're in
Leighton Orient.
trouble, aren't they? Not really.
I'm gonna go
Barnsley.
0-0. Yeah, we're gonna go 0-0 on that one.
I mean, Barnsley had a 0-0 against Doncaster the other day. To be fair, I haven't seen any highlights, but I guess like the scoreline, they probably weren't the best of games. But I don't think Nathan Owen hasn't started that well either, so I'll go 1-1.
Not scared to. We'll leave that one to last. Plymouth Argyle, Bradford City. I'm gonna go for. Let me think about this. See, this is a tough one. I'm gonna go Argyle 3.
I don't think it is
Bradford
really.
1. Go 3-1 for Plymouth Argyle.
I think it's going to be one-way traffic. The performances Bradford have so far in their last two games been good, so I think it'll be 2-1 Bradford.
Oh, come on. Bradford. The Sheffield Wednesday was all over them in the first half. They just didn't put the ball in the back of the net. They had one moment in the second half. Baldwin puts the ball in the net.
Well, you know what? I don't really know because Plymouth not been the best of starts, haven't they? They got battered on the opening day by Stockport. They drew against Wickham. Bradford, yes, they've been looking their opening two games. You would say. You know what? I'm going to go 1-1. I think it'll be 1-1.
I mean, if you look at the Peterborough game, when Bradford scored their first goal, Peterborough was on top of that game. It was against the run of the play. But who knows?
I think Peterborough had more chances, you would say, before they scored, and after Bradford scored, that was it, really. Bradford had more of the chances, and then at the end of the day, they ended up winning 2-0, didn't they? So
yeah, so when Notts play them in a few weeks' time, we can't go in 0-0 at half time because Bradford are like, hey, but Bradford are the. Remember Walsall a few years ago when they had Nathan Lowe in the season before?
Yep.
Right. They was a second half team.
Yep. Yeah.
So if you go in winning 1-0 at half time, you know they're going to beat you 2-1 by the 90th minute. And I think that Bradford just sitting there and stay in the game in the first half and then try and hit you in the second half.
Yeah.
Right, so we've got Sheffield Wednesday, Bromley. Bromley doing really well. So I don't know. This is a tough one. Sheffield Wednesday to bounce back or Bromley to carry on. Interesting. Two different styles of play as well.
Yeah, I mean, in this game is going to be difficult to tell because Sheffield Wednesday in the last two games, I mean, I think they need a striker really because some of the chances they had against Bradford in that first half, it could have been 3-0 in that first half if they would have took the chances. So, and then Bromley, they had a 1-1 draw against Cambridge. They won on the opening day, didn't they, against Barnsley, due to a guy that never scored a goal. So, two different styles. Bromley likes to hoof the ball. I think Sheffield Wednesday likes to keep the ball out. So, I think whoever scores the first goal will win the game for me.
Yeah, I just think, I don't know. I'll probably go for a 1-1. The Stevenage Doncaster.
Well, I think this one, I think Stevenage definitely needs to win this game because the last couple of games, the last two games in the league haven't been great. And obviously, from following off last season, they got in the playoffs, didn't they? Because I can always remember Stockport scoring that strange goal, didn't they, towards that last minute of that game in the playoff semi-final. So Doncaster, I haven't really saw how they've been playing recently. I know we got them on Tuesday night, haven't we, 1st September. So I don't know. Probably have to say 2-1 Stevenage.
I'm going to go 2-1 Doncaster. Stockport Wickham. I think Stockport will bounce back to winning ways and win 3-1.
Yes, I mean Stockport yet again played Blackpool, didn't they? I think if Stockport would have took their chances, they could have been miles in front of Blackpool in that game, but they didn't. I think Blackpool won 2-1 or 1-1, if I remember right. So, but at the end of the day, I think Stockport will take their chance and win 2-1. Was there another game after that?
No, that was the last one. Got to say, Jack Russell, Gibbo, Jack Odino, and Darius, the best set of ankle biters, and not forgetting Robbo. That is the figure with like the physicality in the side, and how they put players under pressure, and they're not fighting going in for a tackle either.
No.
I mean, they are good. They are good. See, Darius Lipsall, a lot of people didn't really like him after we played at Elverton. A lot of people saying he weren't ready. I think even after the Forest game as well. Is he really League One ready? But he's proved that since the start of the season, or since the Burnley game, that he can do a job in this side anyway and be effective as well. I think they all have. 2-0 Bromley. Not forgetting Robert. Robbo's supposed to be. There was the rumours about Robbo being injured.
Injured, isn't he? Injured.
Yeah.
What
do you think that Jacob? Do you think that Jacob is now official captain? According to the fig, it's still Matty Palmer.
Matt Palmer, but obviously he's been injured, hasn't he? So, but I do think Badou's. I mean, no disrespect to Matt Palmer, but I do think Badou's a better captain, to be honest. So,
personally, I'd give it him. But you could have a club captain and then a first team captain, which a lot of sides do as well.
A lot of teams have, don't they?
Yeah. But then who gets vice captain? Bit obvious.
Well,
I always think Badou is one of them ones who you never hear him complaining. He just gets on with it. You know what I mean? I do like that side of his game. And he's like Mr. Reliable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then some people would argue, well, give it Belshaw. You know what I mean? Why ain't Belshaw captain?
Yeah.
He's lad. He's always talking.
But then when Robbo's on the pitch, he's the exact same, isn't he? He's one of those players where he gives it all, don't he? So
yeah, I like lipstick.
It's that typo thing, isn't it? It's that typo thing.
I don't rate Palmer. I don't think he's good enough for League One. You know what though? I think I didn't. It's his style. I think he's suited to a side who's more possession based and wants to slow the ball down and everything else. I just don't think he gives you enough. You know what I mean? And I don't think if he had that injury when we first came back into League One, League Two, and then he was out, and then we got that. Was it 3-year contract? He got a 3-year contract or 2 years, whatever it was. I weren't convinced then, but that's my personal opinion. I think Palmer might be on his way. Like I said, there was some rumours about him going to
Swindon.
Swindon. But he's done a decent enough job. But is he my number one sort of player I'd have in that side? Possibly not. What's your thoughts, Sarah?
I never liked him, to be honest with you.
You never liked him. He hasn't gone yet. He hasn't gone yet.
I know, and I know he hasn't gone yet, but I thought he's one of those negative players. Really, I thought when I see him play, he doesn't like moving that ball forward, does he? So I don't think when he does come back from injury, I can't see him coming back into the side really, but. Yeah, I never really liked him. I don't think he was the right choice to be captain, to be honest with you. I think Badou's the more better choice because at the end of the day, Badou gets on with it, don't he? So he doesn't have a go at anyone. And at the end of the day, he's passionate, isn't he, Badou? So I think that's the type of captain that you want at the end of the day. So
see, we say we don't like these players who slow the ball down and will pass backwards and forwards and all this. But on that video from Monday, if you remember it. What they put out Monday of Cooper's goal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Holly's goal. How many passes in that?
Was that 16 in total?
It went all the way. It went backwards and everything, did it?
Yeah,
Went to goal score.
I think Badu and Ness passed it about 10 times.
Best goalkeeper captain for us was Roy Carroll. He would do a job. I'm sure at Salford, when you look back at that Salford game where Roy Carroll was in it. Now I'm not saying he let them goals in deliberately, right? But just look at his positioning. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that there was some match fixing going on there, but there's some dodgy goalkeeping there.
Dodgy goalkeeping.
Really dodgy goalkeeping. Yeah, right. Personally, I would. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I mean, it would have been nice to get Langstaff back, but he ain't having that much of a good time at Salford at the minute. Salford have
Yeah,
fallen
but to be
bits.
fair though, Salford in their last they got battered at Barnet, didn't they? 3-1. They
Lost to Chelsea.
lost to Chelsea at home. I mean, if you watch that game back, I think they had those chances to score. So you would say it's a bit better than Barnet, but it shows you that money don't work all the time, does it? So I think they'll find this season maybe harder than last season. So because obviously it's a different manager going into probably his first season in English football. But obviously Salford fans been thinking about this one because I don't think he's ever been in English football. Maybe because he's a foreign manager, isn't he?
Yeah.
So he's probably not used to how fast it is. Because obviously, I personally think, but it's my opinion at the end of the day that football, like I don't know, in other countries, it's more slower. If you know what I mean.
I see Carl Robinson was on Sky Sports. I think it was yesterday afternoon. He looks quite happy.
Yeah.
Plenty of time on his hands. It's one of them, isn't it? It's one of them. I mean, you think, did he deserve the sack? And he got him to the playoff final. And then you look at Maynard the year before. Look at Maynard. He got sacked after getting York promoted.
Yeah.
And then you got Maynard got sacked when we whimpered out the playoffs at Wimbledon.
Yeah.
Was that all his fault? We had shed loads of injuries. We didn't have a deep enough squad.
There's 2 games at Wimbledon. If you put both of them games together, we had the chances to do it. We had those chances to score as many goals as we could, but we just didn't, did we? I mean, I think as soon as Wimbledon scored that goal at home, I think it was a free kick, wasn't it? I think it was second half, maybe. I think it was because I think they switched us around, didn't they? I believe.
I think it's yeah.
I can't really remember though, to be honest. But
no, because second half when Jatta got sent off, we was
that was in front of the Kop.
Yeah,
so they switched us around, didn't they?
Yeah. No, because we kicked
so towards the Kop.
We kicked towards the Kop in the second half.
Oh, I don't know that game's. I don't really go back to that game to be honest, but yeah, I think in that game where we had lots of chances, I think we had probably, if I remember right, we had a penalty shot, didn't he? So it's one of those.
I mean, in that season, whether it was playoffs in the league when we went to the Cherry Records Stadium, and
or the one
that half 12 kickoff.
Yeah. Oh,
I've never seen. I don't know whether that was worse than Cambridge when we lost 4-0 last season. But you know what I mean? As a performance.
You could say Cambridge was worse because they had a red card and they still managed to score another goal. So,
well, you could. But in that moment, like you travel down to London, R12 kickoff. It's on.
Did we get there like 5 minutes before kickoff or something?
Yeah, it was something crazy. And it's like there was no chemistry between any of the players, and then you skip to the Cambridge away, and you're losing 4-0, and then they have the goalkeeper sent off, and you still concede another goal. You could have played till midnight, and we still wouldn't have
scored, and they probably would have scored more.
Maynard was unlucky, but in my opinion, the team was good enough. Right, what score prediction you going for the weekend then?
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go 3-1 Notts. I think Burton will score first, but I think we will respond it easily. So I think I go 3-1.
See, I think last year, the second home game of the season was Shrewsbury Town.
Oh no, here
We
we go.
we won 4-1. Right, we won 4-1.
Yeah.
This season, a 4-1. But I don't know who's going to score the goals. Maybe Cal Roberts gets whatever.
Yeah, he hasn't
Maybe
scored in the
Cerula.
Mediterranean.
Maybe Cerula scores another goal in front of the
Yeah.
family stand because he scored one last year.
He
Against
scored that
Shrewsbury.
cracker, didn't he?
Yeah. So it's either Lucas Smythe on off with the other two.
We have to see who starts, though, don't we? So
Yeah, that'd be really interesting.
yeah.
But it all depends because I've been impressed. Well, I watched the Leicester Burton game, and I thought the Leicester played really well. Not Leicester. Burton played really well. I mean, they took the chances. Dennis scored just like quick into the box, and it hit his shot, beats the goalkeeper. The second goal was quite good as well. The Yeats getting to me. I know we've had a bit of thunder, but we need more. We need more rain.
I know. Well, apparently, I've looked on the weather app on the Saturday. I think it's going to rain all day, to be honest with you. I think it said like last time I looked was like a 73% chance of it going to rain. So,
If there's one player that Notts County could sign, this is to you in who are watching as well.
oh my days, you're gonna put me on the
One
spot.
striker, one player. Who would you?
What in every position? Are we doing every position?
No, just not every position. Just one position. What you pick the position, and then you have.
Oh yeah, in one position. It's got to be a striker. I think it's got to be a striker. What are the strikers out there at the moment? Do you know when you try thinking it's gone blank? Striker. I mean, probably most obvious answer will probably be Langstaff, but striker that scores all the time. I mean, if it was Cam, I'll probably choose Ruben Rodriguez. I think.
Right. Yeah.
Striker wise, I don't know. Maybe different. Maybe Langstaff.
I'd have Harry Kane as a striker.
Oh, all right. So you mean? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did say you weren't like. I figure it could be any striker.
Any striker.
Yeah.
Trying to think. Yeah, Harry Kane's a good one. I forgot all the strikers, to be honest with you. Haaland, maybe we could have Haaland.
I don't like his new haircut though. Haaland, you know what I mean? His haircut, you know, like I don't know. He's had that long. He had long hair for ages and ages, and then like I don't know. He just looks completely different. I think in midfield, I'd probably have some like I don't know, Bruno Fernandes,
Phil Foden, yeah, Bruno, Cole Palmer. That's a good shout, Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
I thought he played well on Monday, didn't he? So.
And Grealish comes back.
Oh yes, that would be the dream.
And Jack Grealish comes back. That'd be nice.
Jack Grealish retires at Notts.
It would be nice. I mean, Casper Schmeichel can't come back, can he? Because he's retired now.
Maybe in the emergency, no, Nate.
Yeah, no, he's retired, hasn't he? Because he did.
I know.
Got injured. What about Celtic last night? We're just like read off on a biggest Celtic going out the Champions League qualifier. There was 4-0 up, weren't they, in that?
I know. And then didn't they whatever team it was came back to win 5-0 or whatever, 4-0, whatever it was. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. And football sometimes gives you the best like happiness, and it can give you the worst things as well.
Yeah.
But we need Notts need like I don't know.
Just as Tottenham fans when Arsenal won the league.
We need like somebody like Lee Hughes who knows where the goal is.
Yeah.
It was like somebody, was it Sunday, wasn't it? It was Sunday when we was talking about the Luton game, where somebody goes, oh, what striker really starts like banging goals in straight away? Well, Lee Hughes did it, didn't he, against Bradford, opening game of the season.
Yeah.
If I remember right, he got an hat-trick. You know what I mean? Right. Have we got else to say? I feel like we're just rabbiting.
I thought last night was amazing when Forest lost 2-0 to Leeds. So I think
You
Forest
don't,
is gonna struggle this year. I'm gonna say it on here. It might come back to bite me, but I think Forest will struggle this year yet again. I think maybe they could go down. So
you know what?
yeah.
That word should be banned. That word you should have to pay a fine for that word. You know what I mean? On a Notts County podcast, we're mentioning them by name. You know what I mean? By name. Just forget it should be a fine. But yeah, who's getting the new pink shirt? Or
Well, whatever colour it is, always
well,
should.
basically in that video,
It probably will be pink, won't it?
there's pink. So who's getting it? I mean, it's another. If you think you brought
It's
all
another
three
£52.
shirts, yeah,
That's
that's
like
like £156,
£156, yeah.
and then if you have like what is it, £16 for your
A
name
badge and
and yeah.
the badges and that, yeah.
So there you're talking what 60, 68. So you're talking over £200 for all three shirts. Over 200 quid. And if you wait till like end of November, beginning of December, they'll be our price. Why
Yeah.
stocks laugh? Or you know what? Before Christmas, they're like
They're like hot
it's got so
50%
much
off, aren't
knocked off
they?
them, isn't it? But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. Right, Burnley. Right, it's good night for
Burton.
me. Burton on Saturday. I should be there. You're going to be there, aren't you? In the cop as usual.
Oh, well, where else would I be on a Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock? Come on, that's silly
Well, you
answer,
weren't
innit?
in the cop for 3 p.m. last Saturday afternoon, was you?
Well, it's not my fault, is it? It's Sky Sports' fault, isn't it?
Yeah, you was at
But
Luton.
I think there's no place to be in Meadow Lane, is there, on a Saturday?
No,
So
it's going to be nice because it's the first 3 p.m. fixture of this season
yeah,
as well.
no one has to rush around. Well, I hope no one has to rush around to get there. But yeah, I think it'll be good.
And we'll be back Sunday evening, won't we? Previewing, well, talking about
Yeah.
the Burton game and also previewing the Doncaster game. So we'll see you all then.
Come on, you pies.